Yay! What's up, YouTube? It's Buzz Saiyan in the house, y'all. Guess what I got here? I got another unboxing video for you guys, and this time we are actually going into the new 2PCG versus system. Why? Why, do you ask me? You're like, Buzz Saiyan, you didn't care about this product up until now. And I would say, yes, yeah, I didn't. But I do now. Me and my mate, alright, a little bit of backstory. Me and my mate, we played Versus System Alien for the past 2 weeks. Really cool game. Actually, I realized that the simplified rules work pretty well. And the fact that you can play with alien, alien characters, you can play with Alien, you can play with Ripley, you can be either corporation people or you can be like aliens. I think is really sweet. Actually, let me just grab you the box of that set. There you go. This is what I'm talking about. The alien battles, and now I managed to purchase the Predator battles as well. Now I have the original box as well. I bought that about maybe 8 months ago or so. It's the first production run, so it's got all those pretty bad cards, the ones that got the whitening on the side. So yeah, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Before we get into this, today's cider is Thatcher's Gold. It's from the lovely southern region of Somerset, England. It's a medium cider. Let's see what it tastes like. I'm not a huge cider drinker. I'm more into lagers, to be quite honest with you guys, lagers, ales. But I thought that why not? Let's try something different. Let's try something that I don't normally try, and you see my reactions to it. It's dry, but it's not too dry. I had two sweet ciders as well in the past, and this is kind of like a nice little mid-range sort of intermediate. Tastes not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, but anyway, so as I said, we got into the alien battles with my mate, and we had a blast playing it. The two decks I built are, I believe they call it mono, if it comes from a single set in this game. So it was only the cards that you would normally get if you buy the Alien Battles box. I think the aliens are overpowered. They stabilize quite easily, and the humans need to have androids. The corporation needs to have a very, very good, very quick start to be able to rein in on the aliens. Otherwise, the aliens can stabilize very easily. And more importantly, I was using Lieutenant Ripley as the main character for the corporation deck, because I thought she could probably be one of the easiest ones to play, considering that we never played this game before. And for the aliens, I used the Queen, but the Queen is just way too overpowered. It's got so many. Even though I think it's easier to level up Ripley than the Queen, it still made me feel like it's much easier to stabilize with the aliens than it would be with the humans. But correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, I'm probably gonna bring you a deck tech on those two decks, so you can have a look yourself. But now down to the main event. Let's crack this bad boy open and let's see what we got inside. I'm not going to lie to you. I have a very good idea of what's gonna be in here, but considering that I had a couple of requests saying that look into 2PCG, I was like, sure, I can do that. I still wouldn't say that the old game is bad or anything, because I am a believer in that game. But it's nice to have 2PCG around. It's very easy to pick up. My mate, he doesn't really play card games that often at all. He's more into miniatures and stuff like that, board games. But he picked it up really quickly, and we had an absolute blast playing the aliens. So I was like, hey bro, you know, actually we can get a box of Predators. It's like, no way man, let's get that. And I was like, cool, I'll get it. I also ordered the you can get the like special sort of dice, so I ordered a set of those. It was about, I think it was $30 including postage from the States, and that should be here soon. So we got these counters. Actually, on first glance, there are a lot less counters that I got with the Alien box. So this is 4 times 6 is 24 tokens. In that one, there was like 40 odd, maybe even more. But hey, it doesn't really matter. You know, if this is your first, I'm sure they put some level of thinking into why they put this many counters in here. And you got the rule book. Very much standard stuff. I quite like this explanation. I think this is a little bit better than it was in the Alien. Setting up the game. It's very easy to follow though. I mean, we were playing using the rulebook, and we found the answers to pretty much everything, except I think there is this ferocious thing, which is basically like first strike in Magic the Gathering. I had to go on Google for that to figure it out, and I quite like that it gives you an original starting deck idea that you can start with Prey and for the Predators. So that's pretty cool. Just generally, I always used to like these little rule books. I used to take them to the loo and read them when I was back in my teens. It's just one of those things that I used to do. So who do we want to start with? Let's start with, gosh, let me mix them up. I actually forgot which one was which now, so let's start with this. Right, we'll start with aliens. Aliens? Predators. Cool. Crack it open. Right, so, I believe we have 3 main characters in both affiliations, and they should follow the movies. Certainly for this game, it's something we got accustomed to with Alien. We had 4 different Ripley main characters, which I thought was actually really cool, and it seems like that's the case here as well. So first movie, Predator. Second movie, Predator 2, and Predators, which was released a couple of years ago. To be fair, I like all these. I like all these movies. In all honesty, what else is here? Oh no, we have a Mr. Black as well. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, I didn't realize there was 4 in here. So we have 4. Nice, 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 nice. Mr. Black. Which movie is Mr. Black in? Wow. I don't know. If you know which movie Mr. Black is in, please leave a comment down below, because I have no idea. I am 100% sure that the Jungle Hunter is from the first movie. Ghost is from the second movie. I am 100% sure about that as well. It's either Mr. Black who's in the third movie, or is the Falconer, or they both are. I don't know. I've only seen that movie once. To be fair, the first Predator movie is like one of my most favorite movies, and Alien is also one of my favorite movies. I've seen this movie like tons of times, but I'm not quite sure about the last one. It's something I clearly need to catch up on. So anyway, main characters, they're all pretty sweet. So you got 2 with 6 wounds, 2 with 5 wounds. Artwork is absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna go into reading all these because there's a lot of cards to go through, but you can always pause the video, I suppose, and have a read for yourself. Right, so we got Falcon Drone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 drop. I believe this is like, yeah, no, it's a pretty cool card. Note 3. It can give you an additional power symbol if you use it for Falconer, which is pretty cool. And then the player reveals each card they draw, so that's pretty sweet. And then immediately we jump into Falconer, so you can make the connection, I suppose, that that's the card you should use it with. Watch and wait, bait and switch. Again, just amazing images here. Then we got Ghost, 6 drop, quite high cost, but is a 6/7 with range and 2 wounds. Then we have Greyback here, 4 drop, 1/8, very high defense. Is one of the old and wise predators, I suppose. Right, what else we got here? We got the Gunslinger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4/7, 1 wound, and then we have Hellhounds. I'm pretty sure these were from the 3rd movie. Jungle Hunter, 7 drop, of course, understandably. Hardcore. Then we got Mr. Black here, 5 drop. Angry. I don't know what Angry does. Angry, what does Angry do? Let's find out. Angry. This Angry, this character must be in your first attack each turn if able. Alright, cool, fair enough. He likes to attack first. Then we got Primeval Hunter. Something like a predator with no armor. Apex Predator looks pretty cool. Alright, Tracker. He wants us to run. Love this artwork, really good artwork on these cards. What I don't like is that they don't... I've never seen any card game that doesn't show who illustrated the cards. This is the first one I've seen. Right, so we got... practice how to say this. I'm not gonna try it, mate. Prisoners. A prisoner. A predator prisoner. Right. Into the plot twists. So, with the plot twists, we got 3 one-of-a-kind, 4 one-of-a-kind plot twists for the predators. And I really think these are really cool. If you use vocal mimicry, you can basically copy any of these 3, which I think is really cool. Not many plot twists for the predators, but there are equipment. Activate camouflage. 1 drop. Gives +2/+2 dodge and stealth. Pretty cool. Calm stick. It's a 0 drop. That's really cool. See, that would work really well with Ripley, because you don't have to spend resource points to play this. Medikit, 4 of them, and then net launcher again, 4 of them. Oh yeah, and the self-destruct device, of course, and 4 smart discs. So there's loads of equipment in here, loads of equipment. That's pretty sweet. I like these equipment. And then down to locations, we have 4 of these special locations, which are the trophy area. Then we got 4 predator ship, which gives you blue, 4 space, 4 red for the game reserve, which is it's definitely out of the 3rd movie. Oh, well, I don't know why we have 8 here. I suppose 4 should be for the prey, maybe? Let's find out. Let's crack open the prey and see what we get here. I'm actually gonna jump straight to the locations. I hope I didn't get like a faulty pack or anything like that. So we got 4 headquarters. No idea what movie this was in. And then we got 4 Los Angeles, 4 Earth, and yes, okay, so that works out. So we have 8 greens here, so 4 goes to the predators and 4 goes to the prey. Okay. Alright, so we good. Predators, apparently they don't get any yellow. Alright, no problem. Right. Prey main characters. I like that they have 2 different artwork for Dutch. Obviously, if you've seen the first movie, you know exactly what this means. What I don't like is that as soon as I open the packaging, there is already some damage at the bottom of this card. You can certainly see it in that corner there. Already damaged. Just opened it right now. That's one of my pet peeves, is like, okay, I get it that this is a living card game and everything, but surely we can put a little bit more quality into these cards. So 4 human main characters again. 2 of them come with 5, 2 of them come with 6 wounds. Alright, let's get these in so you guys can see them. So we got Royce, Isabel, Harrigan, Dutch. First movie. I'd assume they are from the second movie. Like I said, I've not watched it for a long time. I probably should have researched this, but hey, it doesn't matter. It's all about the cards at the end of the day. And it gives me a reason to go and watch all the Predator movies. Right. Again, you can read the cards for yourselves. I'm not going to go through them because that will be taking ages. I literally just want to run through these and show you what's in the sets. So we got 4 1-drops. Anna. She works on the same principle as the Falcon drone, so you can use it as an additional power symbol for one of your Dutch characters in this case. And we got Billy. Billy is a pretty good character, I think, as I was reading up on him earlier. Blaine, Crazy Maniac. Dylan, or Apollo Creed. We got Dutch as a 7-drop. Get to the chopper. What an excellent thing to include. Come on, do it now. Oh, excellent. Love it. Edwin. 4 Harrigan. Hawkins. Isabel, a support character. 3, 4 Keys. Or Keys. Keys, I think Keys. Lambert. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love that he's both in Aliens and the second Predator. He's like the king of sequels, I suppose. Rest in peace. Mac. Poncho. Royce. And then to plot twists, we have 4 Death Trap. You can use it in any combat. We got 4 He Couldn't See Me. We got 4 Shit Happens. And we have 4 equipment. We have the M134 minigun. So, that's it. I honestly think that the artwork in this set is even probably better than the one in Alien, and trust me, the one in Alien is really sweet as well. But I'm looking forward to test these cards out, see how they run. Maybe build a deck, well, 2 decks today. I'm gonna keep it mono again, so it will all be from the card pool that I've just shown to you guys. And yeah, see how it runs, see how it feels. Like I said, I was thoroughly impressed with the new Alien battles. In all fairness, the fact that they made the gameplay more easy, it flows better. The game flows a lot better. It's not that confusion on whose turn it is, and the fact that you still have to draw the 2 cards when your opponent has the initiative and all that stuff that went with the original versus system game. And one thing that they done superbly this time around is that indeed they are banking in on the fact that this is a versus system game. You know, the original one was pretty much just Marvel versus DC. And the fact that they have, or you know, they included Hellboy for one small set. Um, yes, it did add to the playability of this game, but with the new versus system TPCG, we got like loads and loads and loads of Marvel that's already come out. Um, and you know, some of the stuff is a lot more obscure that they would normally do, you know, with the Monsters Unleashed edition. And it's not only monsters in there, but you got a few pretty cool characters in there as well. But the fact that they went and got Alien and they got Predator, I think is just absolutely sweet, because you know, I feel like Marvel nowadays is just like shoved down on people's throats. You know, you get movies out every couple of months. You got all the Netflix series, which you know they are really good, and I'm not gonna start and fault them. But there's just so much Marvel out nowadays that it's pretty difficult to keep up, and especially if you're into other things as well. I mean, I started out watching Agents of Shield a few years back on, and then I think I had to sort of force myself through the first season, thinking it's gonna get better. Got into the second season, was like, man, this is getting off. But then I saw Daredevil. Daredevil was like absolutely amazing. First season, just ate myself through it. I'm struggling to get through the second season. It's just one of those things like, I can find different things to watch as well. And there are a lot more, I suppose, more original ideas out there. That I can get into and watch myself. But you know, it's just really great that they actually use versus system as a system, not just as Marvel versus DC. However, I am looking forward if they're gonna get into DC stuff as well and start releasing DC stuff. I think the next expansion they're gonna do will be on Deadpool or around Deadpool, like Mercenaries and stuff. So you can bet your ass that I'll be reviewing that, because if you guys have watched my Deadpool deck profile, then you should know that I'm an absolute fan of Deadpool. If you haven't watched it, I'm gonna link it up there so you can have a look yourself. Otherwise, usual stuff. You can rate, you can subscribe, you can like. No idea what this bell icon is for, but if you have it, press it. It can't hurt. Yeah, enjoy my videos. I think I'm doing a pretty good job with keeping on content so far. Don't forget, I have a full-time job, and I spend some time away from home as well during the week. So I'm trying to come up with fresh ideas and just carry on running the show. So cool. All right. Peace out, YouTube. Best saying.